right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. Coach and staff will be around if you need anything.
Let's take them back.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K, we're at Terminal 23 with Carmelo Anthony for his exclusive. We recap last weekend's rival day, vote for your top plays of the week, and Scott has some winning tips for 2K Pro-Am. Plus, a chance to earn some VC with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
You get a chance to play ball, play ball.
NBA 2K Terminal 23 with Carmelo Anthony for his exclusive event. We recap last weekend's rival day, vote for your top plays, and Scott has some winning tips for 2K Pro-Am. Plus,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. Last season, the Cavs did not have the best record in the Eastern Conference. The Hawks did, but Cleveland did come out of the East and go to the NBA Finals. Shaq, as long as LeBron is there with this roster, how much pressure do they have to make the Finals every year?
Well, LeBron said it himself. He's the best player on the planet. They have to be one of the favorites as long as they keep that roster intact, and they have to stay injury-free, Ernie.
Do you think the best player on the planet has to let people know he's the best player on the planet? I knew he was the best player. You don't have to tell us that.
Well, maybe somebody who's not on this planet.
But how many people are not?
Everybody knows. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they made it to the finals last year with all the injuries. Of course he's the best player. He's playing at a high level. I think he might have put a little bit undue pressure on himself now to continue to be the best player on this planet, because people from other planets might come down and say, hey, let's check it out.
Consider this. What? Maybe he said that because it took the pressure off the rest of the guys on that team. Maybe he said, look, I'm going to say this out there. Everybody will be talking about this, and my guys won't feel as much NBA Finals pressure.
Ernie, you must have a cap on your head, a thinking cap, that is.
You're buying that then?
I sure am. I'm going to sell it afterwards, but I'm going to buy it now.
That's high praise from the two of you. And it's not a thinking cap. It's a dunce cap. I've been wearing it for quite some time.
Oh, I didn't know the point meant dunce.
Dummy.
The Cavaliers are out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The story here, Okafor injured and unable to play.
Yeah, well, when he got hurt in their last game, Kevin, the hope was that it wasn't too serious, but we now know that's not the case. You really just wish him all the best in the world in coming back from it, but it's a tough blow for them.
Really just a tough loss. I mean, it looks like it will be, guys, a long road for him, but hopefully with the help of the team doctors, he can make that turnaround as quickly as possible.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. J.R. Smith out there with Doc, and it's Verjao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Bellinelli. Here's Ramsey. Off target from three-point range. LeBron passes to Doc. That three off the mark. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Nuggets in Denver.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
That's good.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Ramsey. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here is Doc, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter, and Embiid throws it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Philadelphia with the ball. Pulls up, high post. The rebound by Kevin Love.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
LeBron dishes to Smith. Passes it to Doc. Tipped away and stolen by Noel. Pass to Stevens. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 4-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
And here's Embiid following the three-pointer by Freak.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Smith the pass to Doc. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. There's the dish to Bellinelli. Embiid is at the elbow. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Love. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Both shots good from the stripe. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's James, and the rejection by Embiid. Now the pass to Bellinelli. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Embiid the screen. Shot off the pick. Verjao grabs the board.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
That's good.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
There's a screen by Noel. No good. Good D by Love.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The feed to Noel. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Over to the left wing. Ramsey buries the long-range jumper. 5 points in the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Doc. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. From 12 feet out. And the rejection by James. Pass to Smith. Here is Doc. Embiid with the steal. Now Bellinelli. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Here's Ramsey. Another three for Philadelphia. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. Fourth, the 76ers.
They don't let teams do what they want to do. They keep the opponents uncomfortable.
Robert Covington's checked in for Nerlens Noel. The Cavaliers trail by 3. James outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
To the left side wing. And here's Covington from the arc, and he gets it to go.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
The shot's good from Doc.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Covington. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Embiid throws it down.
Whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Now, here is Smith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Doc the pass to Thompson. The shot no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Mon Shumpert has come in for James, and McCollum subbed in for J.R. Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. Covington's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 3. The screen from Thompson. Goes up on the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Marshall with it. Picked up by Thompson. Grant. That ball. Great assist by Marshall. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Fires it up. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 6. Now, here's Marshall. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And that is good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Mozgov. Picked by Mozgov. Here's Doc. No good, unable to end this run. Philadelphia has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Kicks it to Embiid. For 3, Covington. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed. And taking a look now at the stats for Mozgov. What a run he's been on over the 2 weeks. He's averaging 11 points a game, 10 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And you talk about a difference maker. He's a factor inside with his length and activity.
Exactly what you want from your bigs. Protect the rim, pound the glass, and intimidate.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Jackson's checked in, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The 76ers leading by 11. Andrew with the screen. Out to the wing. For 3, Covington. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. Last time they met in Cleveland,
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Now, here's Grant. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Covington. Shot clock at 6. That 3 off the mark. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. No good from Doc.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the shot by Carl Landry. Jackson with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The 15-footer, good. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
.111 left to play in the first. Picked by Mozgov. Shumpert passes to Doc. And he gets it to go from the high post. Doc's got 14 points for the game.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Here is Doc. He's got 14. Down low. And Shumpert kicks to Thompson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now, here's Marshall. Feeds it to Jackson. Baseline try. Mozgov with the block. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. No good from Doc.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Goes back up. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. 76ers lead by 11. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career after a long and illustrious career coaching over in Europe. He talked about the difference coaching abroad.
There's just a lot more practice time. And when the games come, you're still playing 2, maximum 3 times a week. You know, here you could be playing 4 or 5 times a week, and your practice time is going to be limited, and your ability to change things is going to be limited. You know, adjustments can and will be made and should be made, but you got to be a lot more pointed.
And Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and he's done a great job in his first season with the Cavaliers in the NBA, but nothing he did overseas certainly can compare to this.
And, you know, that's why, Kevin, people always talk about it in terms of being a marathon and not a sprint. There's nothing that compares to the NBA grind. Nothing is comparable.
76ers ball. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the 76ers, they've got Bellinelli. Carl Landry is out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Stevens in at the small forward position. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers played really well. He ended up with 44 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Landry with the screen. And Noel kicks to Bellinelli. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Stevens. Takes the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Verajau's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Doc. The second chance effort. Verajau can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Smith. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. There's a screen by Noel. Out left to the wing. That's a 2 from Bellinelli. Drops one in from the wing. Bellinelli's got his first 2 points of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here is Doc. Last time out, he had 44 points. Smith outside. Here is Doc to the paint. Verajau. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he can't hit the second. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Fires from the wing. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Some solid defense here from Doc.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And he gets the bucket.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Bellinelli, covered by Smith. Pass to Ramsey. That's short off the rim.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Here is Doc. No coverage that time. And now just a 1-point 76ers lead. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. There's a screen by Noel. Ramsey passes to Noel. Bellinelli for three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Doc's got his third rebound on the night. Here's LeBron, and the rejection by Noel. The pass to Stevens. There's the triple. That's good. 5 points in the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post, rotate over, and
Sixth
make
in
your
opponent
presence felt.
points per game, and they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
They don't make many mistakes. I just love the mental toughness. You saw third fewest turnovers per game. Great decision making is so valuable, particularly down the stretch. Definitely a notch in their favor.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the miss by Freak. Bellinelli passes to Ramsey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
James outside, inside, charity stripe shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And that's 18 points for Freak. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Passes it to Stevens. A three ball. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Doc the pass to Verejao. And that one's good. Verejao's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call them.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Noel, high shot from 10 feet out. Noel's got his first bucket of the night.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Ramsey. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Doc.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Stevens, the pass to Bellinelli. 6 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here we go. Finished off the break. 8 points for Smith.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Philadelphia with the ball. Now Bellinelli. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And again, J.R. Smith. Smith's got 10 points.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Embiid the screen. Here's Stevens. The 76ers again can't hit it. Cavaliers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Back to Verejao. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's a pick by Love. Pass to Doc. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The drive by James. And the wing jumper offline. 76ers trailing. Ramsey passes to Bellinelli. With the fadeaway. That one off the back iron and out.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Bellinelli. There's a screen by Noel. Bellinelli dishes to Noel. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. So both teams changing it up here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Here's Thompson, and he jams it with authority.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Cavaliers leading. Here's Doc, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Doc. He has 20 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Doc. And the 76ers making a change here. Landry's checked in. Both free throws good from Doc.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Now, here's Marshall. He is guarded by McCollum. Here's Grant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 4 on the wing. Shumpert. The pass to Doc. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Here's Covington. He's got 8. Screened by Grant. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. There's 1:54 left here in the second. Grant against Thompson. Dishes to Shumpert. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Nice work on the inside.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers ahead. Ending the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team, just as dangerous on the offense as me.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
Okay, guys, Solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. I'll give you a compliment though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
The second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
Checking out the group for David Black to start the second half. Love and Verjao are up front. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Doc in at the 1 spot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And he sinks the second. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Bellinelli. Passes to Stevens. Looking to get back on track here. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
The shot's good from Love.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And it's the 76ers with the ball, trailing by 13.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Stevens. Hits the three-point bomb. 11 points in the game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Doc. It's deflected. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Oh, and here comes Smith, all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup. Smith's got 12 points in the game.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Cleveland with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. And let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. Freak, number 1.
And you can't say enough about the value of a player like him. I mean, who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Exactly. It's just not his ability to distribute the basketball. I mean, it's the scoring punch that he provides as well. That's, to me, what makes him special as a dual-threat point guard.
That's good from Doc. That one is no good. The 76ers trail by 11. Down low, here's Stevens. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Here's Varejao. Finished off the break. Varejao's got 9.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Smith. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Bellinelli. Here's Ramsey. Off target from outside.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Pass to Doc from about 19 feet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejao. That's his first foul. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Ramsey passes to Noel. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor. Spacing.
Second in field goal percentage and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And you mentioned it. I mean, one of the top shooters in the league, quick trigger with just a little better footwork. Boy, I tell you what, he could even move higher up the rankings.
Now here's James. He's got 6. And it's Love missing. Now the 76ers on the break. And the pass to Ramsey. Noel against LeBron. And Noel kicks to Bellinelli. Just 5 on the clock. Noel with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Doc the pass to Varejao. Here is Doc. 23 points in the game. Can't hit from 12.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Ramsey, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Here is Doc. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, there's the 76ers. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And for Philadelphia, this season has to really become a wake-up call for them moving forward. If they didn't recognize before this year that they didn't have the talent to compete in this league, they sure as heck better recognize it now.
Well, I would certainly hope so. I mean, it's been hard to watch this team struggle as much as they have throughout most of this season.
And Philadelphia has possession. Ramsey passes to Embiid and stolen by Love. Here is Doc. 25 points in the game. Love outside. Smith with a wide open look. That's in there. Love with the assist. 15 points for Smith.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Love. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And another three for Cleveland.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
Robert Covington's checked in for Bellinelli.
Robert Covington.
The 76ers trail by 13. The dish to Covington to end the run. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Doc's got 5 rebounds tonight. Verjao with a screen on Noel. Picked by Verjao. Doc goes up and lays it nice and easy. Doc's got 27.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down again to 13 points with the basket from Noel. The Cavaliers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For Cleveland, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
For Philadelphia, Freak at the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Verjao. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Noel sets a screen for Marshall. He dishes it to Noel. Can't make good off the pick.
Well, he's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Here's Doc. Nice shot from the wing.
Come on now, let's go.
Doc's got 31 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Marshall dishes to Landry. Goes up at the stripe. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Landry's got his second basket of the night.
What a pass by Marshall. That's outstanding teamwork.
Doc the pass to James. Here is Doc. He's got 31. James kicks to Shumpert. To the left wing. Here's Doc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And Clark, they're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think the clock is a factor right now, at least not yet. I mean, they don't need to change their pace of play. Keep attacking.
I'm not really sure. I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
Baseline jumper. It's deflected. Here's Covington, guarded by Shumpert. Landry, a screen on Shumpert. Here's Covington. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA. Second, the Cavaliers.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You look at what Covington has done so far. He has 9 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Jackson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here is Doc. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. So Mozgov will go to the free throw line. It's on Carl Landry. The Cavaliers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That's good from Mozgov. The 76ers trail by 16. And here's Jackson. He has 6. The three-pointer, no good. James outside. Here's Doc. Can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Now here's Jackson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Unloads from 9, and that one goes long. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Here is Doc. He's got 31. Out to Shumpert. Pass to Doc. Clock at 4. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Mozgov. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Mozgov's got 5 points so far. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
For the 76ers.
To check out Freak here. He's been dominant over the last month. How about 43 points per, 11 assists, and 4 rebounds? Comes together for him. This is what he's capable of.
And this is exactly what his coaches have been waiting for that light bulb to come on.
It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. To the wing on the left. Here's Doc. He drains the quick shot. Doc's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is Landry. Lets a floater go. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Here's Doc. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Cavaliers currently rank in the NBA. First in assists, first in field goal percentage. And they have definitely learned the finer points of transition basketball. I mean, they own the most fast break points in the NBA.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively. Playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Doc. This 76ers squad is struggling. Marshall with it. He kicks it to Landry. He feeds it to Covington. Looking to end the run. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 4th rebound in this one. The screen from Thompson. Here's Doc. Tries again. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got 8 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here is Doc. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Six on the shot clock. Down low, here's Mozgov. Count that one. Mozgov's got 7 points for the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Grant gets a wide open look. No good with the triple.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
Matthew Dellavedova.
There's the feed to Dellavedova. Here's Doc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Doc's got 38 points.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers ahead, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And the Cavaliers. With some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for Harris. And it's Doc in for McCollum. Carl Landry is out there with Embiid. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Kendall Marshall. And it's Grant in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And that one's good.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Here is Doc. Cowan passes to Dellavedova. To the inside. Knocks it down. And the bucket from Doc. Doc's got 40 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Now, here's Marshall. D right on him. Embiid. Mozgov with the block. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Here's Covington. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Doc. The three-pointer off the mark. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini-series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Doc. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Cleveland moving the ball around. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Marshall from the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
No good from Doc.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
Don't tell anyone, but I don't really think it's been me that's been getting this team going. There's so many great scorers on our roster that I think almost anyone who can throw a pass can look good with the way this team finished.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control.
Boom, 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 boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
It's the two.
Out at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, they come in off a win in their last game against the 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good, looking to keep it up tonight. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now.
I never.
But the makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there, and I'm going to do.
Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at Chicago, well, they're certainly excited about this one, and will be laying it all on the line as the intensity is palpable. 2 top-caliber teams facing off on the hardwood to do battle.
This is a special matchup. I mean, we got here tonight 2 rival franchises, a lot of history between the two, and some bad blood. So let's just see how all this adds up in terms of drama.
And guys, I think if you ask them, as far as they're concerned, this game counts twice in the standings. I mean, it carries that kind of weight. It really holds that kind of significance for both of them.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Jeremy Lamb out there with Brooks. And it's Turner in at the 3 spot. Here is Doc. He's coming off a 40-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
And so here's Cleveland. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now, here's Gasol. He had 16 points in the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
5 to shoot. Here's Brooks. Again, the miss by Brooks.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Here is Doc. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And good on the basket. Book it. Shumpert's got his first 2 points of the night.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Brooks, the pass to Gasol. Here's the screen. Off the screen. No luck. Shumpert with some nice D.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
That puts them in the lead. Doc's got his second basket. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The pass to Noah. Outside Gasol. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Jacks up a 3. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Doc. Offensive rebound. The shot from the low post is good.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. And Turner kicks to Brooks. Off the left rim and out.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here is Brooks following the score by Cleveland. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Brooks outside. Noah the screen. Brooks outside. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Gasol. Here's Turner. Offline with his 3.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Corner shot. No good from Doc.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And both free throws good for Evan Turner. Cavaliers leading. Here is Doc. Kicks it to Bergeron. Unloads from 9, and he hits the jump shot.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Brooks kicks to Gasol. Back to Brooks. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Brooks has got his second bucket tonight. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Doc. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Doc. Both free throws good from Doc.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
Thanks, Doris. Brooks misses.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Lamb. After LeBron James's miss, Lamb dishes to Gasol. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Doc. Noah the screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out And it's been game after game after game.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Shumpert. He's been putting up about 4 points a game and 2 rebounds. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
Yeah, he always seems to supply points for this group. And yeah, things can get stagnant without that spark plug. He serves the bill there.
Mirotic is checked in for Noah. Here is Doc. He has 6. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Brooks, the pass to Mirotic. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Doc. Poked loose.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pick by Verajao. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Freak. Shooting 1.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Verajao. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Chicago also making some changes. Samuel Dallenberg, he's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Turner. And Tony Snell subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
The drive by Brooks. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Bulls schedule, Kevin, this is how they stack up. First in blocks, second in fast break points. And they're right there, I mean, among the top 5 teams in second chance points. Doing a really good job of offensive rebounding and then being able to score the ball when they get that second chance.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me, it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times, that gets in your head. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Portis. Dishes to Snell. There's a good screen. Mirotic has a wide open look. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Mirotic has got his first 3 points of the game. Here is Doc. Brooks covering, and the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Matthew. Taking a look at the Bulls. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Jeremy Lamb out there with Evan Turner. And it's Mirotic in at the small forward position.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
And Turner kicks to Lamb. Gasol setting the pick for Lamb. Pulls up on the elbow. The rebound by Kevin Love. Cavaliers leading. Here is Doc. No good again. Just 3 for 10 with that miss. Baseline jumper. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Noah with the block. Now here's Lamb, covered by Smith. Gasol, wide open, he fires. Rebound by Smith.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Lamb with a clear path to the hoop. And the shot is good. Lamb's got his first basket of the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Rejected by Gasol. And here they come. On up the court. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 11 points for Freak. Chicago leading by 3. Turner dishes to Mirotic. Feeds to Lamb. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
No good from Doc.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Lamb passes to Mirotic. There's the pick to the wing on the left. And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist from Mirotic. Mirotic has got 4 assists in the game. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Chicago. They're second in the country. Finished strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, the Cavaliers, a game behind.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
The Bulls leading by 4. And Turner kicks to Mirotic. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Doc. Noah with the block.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Lamb dishes to Noah. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And now it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He had 40 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself. That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better. Outside Gasol.
He feeds it to Lamb. The shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Bulls have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And Turner kicks it to Noah. Passes it to Lamb. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Gasol. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
And so Gasol nails them both.
Some good numbers for Gasol. He has 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
Shumpert against Turner. Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Varejão's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Over to the left wing. Doc. Here's James. The shot misses. Great defense that time from Noah. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Turner. And again, Chicago. No good. The Cavaliers shooting 43% from the floor. No good from Doc.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Shots good by Turner.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, the bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
To the right side. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got his 6th rebound on the night. A step back shot here, and he drops that one in. Doc's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. The Bulls in second.
You know, shot blocking can sometimes be like a spark plug or an energy injection for the defense. Their home crowd really gets into it when they throw those shots out of there.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Samuel Dallenberg, he's checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Pau Gasol. Tony Snell's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Brooks subbed in for Turner. Here's Brooks, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And Kevin, while we have a moment here, let's take a look at the Bulls and see where they ranked over the last month in the NBA stats. 2nd in blocks, 4th in fast break points. And this is also what I would call a pretty solid offensive rebounding team. I mean, they've got a top 10 ranking in the second chance points category.
And how about that sky-high ranking in terms of blocks per game? Sometimes that can indicate a team's allowing too many drives to the rim, but it's sure nice to have bigs who can send it away as a last resort. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And stolen by LeBron. Here is Doc, covered by Mirotic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's LeBron on the money from 12 feet away. And now just a 3-point Chicago lead.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Brooks the best to Snell. The rebound by Doc.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for James? Averaging about 16 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Pushing it up. Here's Doc. The shot will not go. And it's Chicago the other way. Snell kicks to Brooks. Sinks the triple. Brooks has got 13 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, it's no doubt.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Screen by Dallenberg. Down low, up off the screen. Off loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
LeBron outside. Here is Doc. Brooks covering. LeBron James on the wing. 11 points last game. Doc. Nice D from Brooks.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Yeah, it could work, but I wouldn't take that approach, Clark. They should be fighting their way inside for better looks.
Pass to Portis. Here's Snell. He had 16 points in the win against Brooklyn. Shot clock at 3. Unloads. Another one falls for Chicago.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Thompson passes to Doc. Now the dish to Mozgov. And it's sent back from Dallenberg. Here's the break. Snell kicks to Brooks. There's the feed to Dallenberg. Shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now the pass to James. Here is Doc. Brooks covering. James outside. Here's Mozgov. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Mozgov's got his second bucket of the night.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Pass to Portis. There's a screen. Screen by Dallenberg. Snell, the pass to Portis. Here's Mirotic. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Down low. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Doc.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
He dishes it to Mozgov. Puts up the baby hook. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Mozgov's got his third bucket of the night.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
Brooks dishes to Snell. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls lead by 3.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-and-dones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. One big reason to be encouraged is the scoring we got off turnovers. There's nothing that'll lift a team up like good defense leading to offense. And that's just the kind of lift we could use. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. We expected this to be a battle, and it has been. From here on out, it's a battle we're gonna win. Get a hand in, fellas.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Doc. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Love and Verjao are up front. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. And it's Doc in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt. Here's Brooks. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Doc the pass to Verjao. That is good. Verjao's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Turner kicks to Lamb. Gasol, a screen on Shumpert. Tries from 10. Again, Chicago.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And Love has it in the corner. There's the triple. The second chance effort. And Gasol sends it back.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Nice shot by Brooks.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Here is Doc. Turner covering. Stolen by Noah. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Kicks it to Love. Dishes it to James. Cleveland moving the ball around. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. For Cleveland, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Doc. Both free throws good from Doc.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Now here's Brooks. He's got 21. They double him with Love. Noah dishes to Lamb. Noah the screen. Shot off the pick. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Verjao got his 5th rebound in this one.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Right wing. Love the pass to LeBron. Love with the screen on Turner. In the corner, Verjao with it. Shot clock at 5. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Nailed from 3-point land. Shumpert's got 5 points so far. Brooks outside. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got 8 rebounds in this game. He kicks it to Verjao. The open shot. Shumpert makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. LeBron James, number 1. Evan Turner, 3rd.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
And Brooks, here we go. Got a piece of it. Smith outside. To the inside. Stolen by Noah. Brooks against Shumpert. Brooks kicks to Gasol. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Cavaliers trailing. To tie. No good from Doc. For Chicago, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Kevin Love. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. First in three-point shooting, third in field goal percentage, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And not only is he dialing it up from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
And Turner kicks to Brooks. Hits it from three-point range. Brooks has got 9 points here in the second half.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Smith, the pass to Doc. 13 feet away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Doc's got 4 points this quarter. To the middle. Here's Noah. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
It's a pick by Love. Doc the pass to Love. Comes up empty off the pick.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Lamb with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. The shot by Turner, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Love, top of the key. Again, Love missing.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Gasol a screen. Now here's Lamb. He's tightly guarded. The shot by Turner, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Doc. Misses the 3. The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Brooks with no one around. And again, Chicago, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting well. They're at 45%. Poked loose. It's stolen by Lamb. And Lamb with a clear path to the hoop. Plays it in off the breakaway. Lamb's got 10. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
A different look now for Cleveland. Moskov comes in for Anderson Varejao. And it's Tristan Thompson in for Kevin Love. And Chicago also making a switch. Mirotic is checked in. Here's Doc. The rebound by Turner. The Bulls leading by 7. Feeds it to Noah. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Doc. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Doc's got 32 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Gasol dishes to Mirotic. He feeds it to Lamb. Clock at 6. Passes to Noah. From 10 feet out. That one off the back iron and out.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
He was all alone on that one. And now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Outside Turner. Puts one up from 19. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Now Cleveland moving it up. And again it will fall. That's too good there from Doc. Doc's got 34.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Shumpert. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And Lamb kicks to Mirotic. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Smith, the pass to Doc. Goes up at the stripe. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Doc's got 10 points in just the second half. Now Lamb. He's got 10. Out left to the wing. Here's Gasol. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Doc the pass to Shumpert. Here is Doc. Puts it up from 17. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Doc's got 38 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Noah the screen. Turner dishes to Gasol. The 17-footer goes down. Gasol's got 10 points in the game.
For a big man, he is multi-talented. The jump shot, the handles, the passing, he's a stat sheet stuffer.
Turner comes with the double team. Pass to Shumpert. To the paint. Here's Doc. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
A different look now for Cleveland. LeBron's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Shumpert. Chicago also making some changes. Samuel Dalembert is checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Pau Gasol. And Tony Snell subbed in for Lamb. Both free throws good from Doc. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Here's Snell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. They set the pick. The dish now to Turner. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Mozgov, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise he'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard. Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And there's the feed to Dellavedova. James wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Turner with it. He's picked up by James. Mirotic. And he's good on the three ball. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside, because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Turner kicks to Dalembert. Screen by Dalembert. Snell from outside. Another three for Chicago.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
LeBron outside. Here is Doc. Turner covering. And there's the pass to Thompson. Dellavedova from outside. The shot misses. Turner. No good. And we wrap up the third, and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for... We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And Chicago shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. So for Chicago right now, they've got Portis. Tony Snell is out there with Brooks. Then it's Dalembert. And it's Mirotic in at the three.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the backcourt.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Free throw, no good for James. Chicago trailing here. Mirotic passes to Brooks. Pass to Snell. To take the lead. Count the bucket. 16 points for Nikola Mirotic.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Kicks to McCollum. Here's LeBron. Another miss by James.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Brooks outside. Wide open look. And right through it goes. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the middle. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's good from Snell. Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Chicago also making some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Dallenberg. Gasol comes in for Portis, and it's Lamb in there for Mirotic. LeBron James on the wing. Down low. Here's Doc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Snell, guarded by Shumpert. Snell dishes to Lamb. Unloads from 13. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 6 points for Joakim Noah. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
James has a 2-pointer. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Chicago leading by 5. The drive by Brooks. And he gets it to go. Brooks has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Here's Doc. Aaron Brooks comes up with the rebound. Brooks has got 5 rebounds tonight. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Doc's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Lets it go with a 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Brooks kicks to Gasol. He dishes it to Lamb. Noah with a screen for Lamb. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. LeBron kicks to Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Dishes it to Gasol. Snell kicks to Lamb. And again, no good by Chicago.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
There is Zhao, passes to Love. Another miss by Love. Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And Lamb kicks to Snell. On the wing, Brooks. Noah the screen, stolen by Verejao. Here is Doc. Brooks covering. Doc the pass to Love. Here is Doc. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Brooks with it. In the corner, Snell with it for the 3. And Shumpert pulls it down. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the fourth quarter. LeBron passes to Doc. Gasol with the defensive effort.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
No good from Lamb. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Doc the pass to James. Rejected by Gasol. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Knocks it loose. Here is Doc. And the dunk by LeBron. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these 2 teams are really equal.
They're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He's told them, we're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win. Guys?
All right, Doris. It's Gasol missing. Cleveland with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here is Doc. Brooks covering. Back to Shumpert. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Lamb. Lamb's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brooks against LeBron. Verjao come for the double team. Here's Lamb. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. That's 12 points for Lamb. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fellas.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Chicago making a switch here. Turner's checked in. The Cavaliers trailing. Here is Doc. To the paint. Noah with the block. They get it back. 6 to shoot. Here is Doc. Turner covering. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter. Checking out the game Jeremy Lamb is having. 12 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second.
His one miss there could be important. There's a big difference, a huge difference between a 2-point lead and a 3-point lead.
Doc, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Doc's got 44.
He's struggling, guys. Here in the fourth, just one make in his 8 attempt. He's got it on ice.
Brooks with it. Picked up by Love. James against Turner. Back to Gasol. From 17 feet out. Here's Noah. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Here's Turner. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got his 3rd assist on the night.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Yeah, but you just can't afford to give up plays like that at this time in a ballgame.
Brooks misses. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Passes it to Doc. Right through the cylinder that time, all net. Doc's got 46 points.
Nightmarish fourth quarter, just 2 of 9 shooting anybody's game, and that's one reason why.
Brooks outside. Good looking screen by Gasol and stolen by Love. He kicks to LeBron from about 16. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Gasol setting the pick for Brooks. Gasol kicks to Turner. Launches a 3. Love grabs the board.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
And the pass to Doc. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Greg does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
Here's Gasol.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he knocks down the first one.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Pau Gasol at the line for two.
Both free throws good from Gasol.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
In the corner, it's James. Pass to Doc. Shoots from the elbow. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Feeds it to Lamb. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. On the wing, James. To the paint. Here's Doc. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Doc's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really, Greg, just shows you the toughness and determination this man has. Impressive.
They double him with Love. And it's Turner off the drive. Good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Shumpert. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
So he can't get either to fall. Verajau's shot is good.
You've got to box out on the free throws. Put a body on somebody. The little things can make a big difference.
Brooks outside. Noah the screen. Brooks dishes the Lamb. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. Cannot hit. Shumpert with some nice deep. What an opportunity here.
Boy, a chance to take the lead. Huge right here.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the lead.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
We've got 1:18 left in the game. Noah the screen. Brooks outside. He feeds it to Noah. Noah the screen. Here's Turner. Brooks outside. Second chance shot. Sinks it.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Inside. Here's Doc. It falls. Big time bucket there, Clark.
And Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Brooks right side. Stolen. Here is Doc. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Love with a wide open look. Nails the triple.
They're having a problem dealing with Kevin Love.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Lamb. And again, no good by Chicago. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Pass to Noah. Lamb up top. They need this. They get the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
Gorilla triple-double? Yeah, I didn't even know that. I guess I would have to say it was one of the better ones I played in. Really, I'm just happy with how the team competed and that we got the win. Personal stats are secondary today, always.
Congratulations, Kevin. You're going to deliver it. Take some chops.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.